First up, we have the very prolific and active Adi Armour. Hey, Adi, how's it going?
Hey, how you guys doing?
You're just like on the move, always on the move.
Always. Oh, this is my life. My God.
Where are you headed to?
I'm actually headed to do this thing called Soul Unplugged. It's the last show of the year. It's an outdoor festival, and I got to do something there. Then I'm on to the next spot right after that.
That's awesome. That just means I chose the perfect person to come on board here and talk to me about all that you're doing. I'm so grateful to have you on the show. You caught my eye with one of your latest releases, Kings and Queens, because not only do you have a radio host in the intro and a great one at that I want to steal, but it's all about positivity and change. And I feel like that follows you. So can you tell us a little bit about that track?
Well, the track it's just fitting for this time because so many, like what we're going through, some of us are forgetting who we are and where we came from, and we're all descendants of kings and queens. So it's time for us to actually start being that. And there's nothing wrong with living like you're royal, and you should. So that explains the whole song. And I mean, each person.
And I love that. I love that empowerment. I love that thinking. I also think it instills action, which is just so important right now. So I'm so grateful. I urge everyone who's listening to watch the music video. It's incredible. So you've been on quite a journey, Adi, starting from the prolific group Growing Nation, going solo, and being an incredible collaborator with the DMC Dope Music Crew and so many more people. You've definitely been active. So what has it been like to move around and stay motivated during this time in the pandemic?
The pandemic itself, it's like since we don't have a chance to get out, we might as well hone our skills. And I figured if I couldn't perform, I would just make songs with a lot of people or make videos. And that led to me making another mixtape right after recording an album. And it's just, everything is just fitting together right now because we need a little more cohesiveness.
Yeah. And we have the time as well.
Like, heck, we do.
So I feel like from the outside, Adi, you've been a voice and a force here in Milwaukee, pushing for a better city and for change. You've been an advocate, really. And what does this moment feel like for you as a musician and human in the city?
It feels good to be a voice behind something that matters. Like, doing gigs is fine, but when it starts to mean something, it takes on a whole nother meaning. And I think I'm right there right now. And it just feels good.
That's really good. So you're feeling the energy of the city and you're feeling like being a part of it and pushing it forward.
Yes, I would love for like some of my music or, my crew's music to be the soundtrack behind the movement.
Yeah, that is, I mean, I feel like it kind of is becoming that. Like Kings and Queens especially is a really important track. And so, well, in that conversation, I know you've been working on several projects, including an EP. Is there anything you can tell us about those new releases and ventures on the horizon there?
Well, right now, we're pushing the Hampton House, my last album, and we're also pushing a mixtape I made called One Way Raised, Hampton Made. And right now I'm working with a great producer by the name of Thane, and he's producing a 6-song EP for me.
Oh my goodness. So you have a lot on the go. Is there anything thematically throughout the music that you're making, or you have anything like insights you can tell us about what you're speaking to in that music?
Actually, I just go with the pulse of life, what's going on. So of course I'll be getting a little liberal, a little political, but everything has to mean something. Everything has to mean something.
Yes. Yes. I love that. I've got one silly question that I needed to know as well. I have to ask because a few songs of yours are synced in Vince Vaughn movies. So are you guys buds? What's going on there?
Oh no, I actually I got that plug through a couple of great guys, and it feels good though because they have their Vince Vaughn and the guys that are doing those movies. They have a little thing going, and I'm just proud and happy to be like a voice, to that. They feel like my voice is that '70s soul grit, and I'm glad I got a chance to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's so
So I'm
awesome.
on the next call, definitely.
And so for our Radio Milwaukee listeners, Adi, how can they support you?
Just by sharing, like we can't go anywhere right now. We can, but I'd rather have more shares than likes. Like, don't like take that 3 seconds just to share it. Cause everything's controlled. I mean, I'm thankful for 88.9 and other stations that aren't ran by Clear Channel and things like that, because um that gives us an avenue. And since we can't be get all the way as broad as we want to all the time, those shares do that for us.
Absolutely. And is there anything else you want our Radio Milwaukee listeners to know before I go into your amazing video on grilling and music and its importance?
Right now, be love, be light, push for a change. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to go against what you've been taught. Be alive, be accountable. Let your breath speak life, and let's just do it. Let's just make it better.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Adi, for joining me here on 88.9.
Ayisha, thank you, 88.9.